their guys here this year. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping up now, right Charlie Blackmon. 19. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Boy, he got himself in a good hitter's count and hit that changeup. Maybe he had a good scouting report, but he tries to pitch backwards. Going to throw off-speed pitches in fastball counts and fastballs into breaking ball count.
First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In there for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
LeMahieu is there, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
In now, DJ LeMahieu. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. On the ground up the middle. Story picks it up. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's Cameron Maben now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dahl. Gone! A solo shot here for Cameron Maben. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, base is empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
That gets down, and the inning continues. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He enters play here at 288, 13 home runs, 26 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. One and one now to Encarnacion. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
One and two, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
1-1, here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Mm. 3-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, Ryan McMahon. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and one gone. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. So stepping in, Ian Desmond, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Out of play. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, and there's one away.
Left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Murphy has it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 8th. Third baseman.
At the plate, number 29. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. The Yanks lead 1. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. He singled his last time up. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there he goes towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Man, that was a textbook hit and run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way. Behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
Into the box now, Cameron Maben. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Blackmon is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
For the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Desmond has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Nolan Arenado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sliced down the left side, but foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
In now, Brendan Rodgers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Ryan McMahon. He's set and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan McMahon is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Ian Desmond will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rockies leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Stepping into the box, number 29. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The designated hitter.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to 2nd. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. So the Yanks go 3. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Rockies, The catcher, number 33, Chris Iannetta.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Next for Colorado, left fielder.
Striding in once again, David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Ready once again. Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Maben is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail things here. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Left side. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Digging in once again, Cameron Maben. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Daniel Murphy, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. He throws him on the fastball there. Trevor Story goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Murphy.
Stepping in now, Daniel Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in once again. Brendan Rodgers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's another 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They're Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Standing in now, number 29, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 2 and the Rockies nothing. Digging in to try it again, Ryan McMahon. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk. 2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Ian Desmond.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Desmond. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Adam Ottavino takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat, and he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and this one gets away. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in. Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 33.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and nobody can get there in time. Base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you hold him up. You got the tying run at third base. You got no outs. You're sitting in a situation where you might be able to not only score that tying run, but break the inning open.
And that's in there for a strike. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up, but it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. David Dahl was down for the first out in the 7th inning. From the stretch, Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Tommy Kahnle comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give him the lead, perhaps even another. In to score, the runner from third. Blackmon is on his way home. And he is in to score as well. A big hit here late on, and it's broken our tie game and given him a 2-run lead. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Lays off 1-0. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And that misses 2-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Brendan Rodgers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Story scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Arenado has to hurry. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
now batting, second baseman.
Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Desmond sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Brendan Rodgers. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Danny Farquhar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Danny
Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Encarnacion onto the grass. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Ryan McMahon. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ian Desmond is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Now another 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Jake McGee. Come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. McGee comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Dahl. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. David Dahl is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Stanton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 28.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nolan Arenado. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Dylan Betances takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trevor Story is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Tapped out in front of home. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no. Scott Ober takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
45.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt, they always talk about a bloop and a blast. Maybe it is a rope and some hope. Let's see how the 9th inning plays out.
First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Another one sent foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. At the plate, number 29. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Your attention, please.
Voigt will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
97, Luke Voigt.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses. A good pitch there, and the Yankees are down to their final strike now. Tapper up the line. Murphy is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. Jeff Hoffman wins his 3rd of the season. Scott Oberg records the save, his 8th of the season.